Right, welcome back to Family Farm. Now we're not going to start up at the farm today, always do that. But we have got one new piece of kit, and there it is, windrower. I have changed over, I've sold the little one we had, and we got that instead. That's mainly because time is going to be tight on this one. You see, we're expecting some rain, and I think, and I hope, that the hay is done. Looks like it, but I haven't got any other indication. So we're going to rake it up and hope. We'll soon find out. If it isn't, well, we ain't lost too much, except we're just not going to get the come on, the hay we need. I don't know what it is with the JCB, but it never seems to want to go back properly with gearbox and all that on. Or not gearbox, but drive control type things on. At full speed, you have to keep changing it. I have to keep wiggling the. You've got to jiggle it a bit. I think as Ronnie Barker said in Open All Ours. Yes, I'm a bore when it comes to old British comedies. I could bore for England on old British comedies. In fact, that's my next one to get the discs out to watch. Alright, we're going to start about here. I hope I'm going to come out of cab whilst we do this, because this is the Coon pack, this particular windrower. So not a mod of any kind. It's in fact, for vehicles, with a few exceptions, I use very few mods. In fact, with class aboard now, I'm going to have to use even less, because that's what I used to use mostly mods on, or mods was for class combines, right? Just say that, just go, no. As I think it was Chris said in one of the comments to one of the videos, he likes some gears on because you can slow things down nicely for reversing, and he's so right. It's a pity that reversing mod isn't quite as good as I hoped that it's going to be. Yes, it allows you to reverse slow, but it's too damn slow if you've got anything on the back. I prefer to be reversing at 2, possibly 3 mile an hour rather than under 1 mile and a half, which that seemed to decide was the right speed. I'm just going to try and pull all this in here. We come away from the edge of the cliff. Oh. Don't want to lose too much because, as you know, we haven't got that much hay, and I will be getting the horses, I think, after this, and the sheep. Sheep should be alright for a while on the grass was in their compound, but I will need plenty of hay for them. I think we might find ourselves running very short of hay before too much longer. Straw is going to be no problem. In fact, it's not going to need a lot of straw. I might have to invest in a baler and sell off the extra, or even, I think leasing the baler is not going to work because it's going to cost more to lease it than we're going to make on the bales, especially with everything else we want. But as you can see on the weather forecast at the top there, it's going to rain. This looks the right colour. This looks a sort of yellowy colour, so I'm hoping that this is done. I'm just going to do here, then I'm going to line it up. He said hoping against all hope. This way, about here, and we're going to try and see what happens when we do that. Now this is which one was it now? C. It was C. This is about 8 meters. I think it's 8.2, but we can't do 0.2. Lift that. I think I'm going to be sneezing fairly soon, so if you're wearing headphones, beware. I think I managed to hold it back. I'll just take that off for a minute and bring it back again. I think we have to go with that. We'll level it off there and we'll fill the rest of it in as we go. Yeah, we're gonna miss a bit there, but we can come up and do that. There is a case now. That's quite often it's this in farming. It's a race against the weather. We could just about beat everything else, but the weather we have no real control over. We have to hope. Lift that up, back up again. I really want to go another head on this side, I think, just so we got plenty of room to turn. Go the other way. Go on, push over the other way. That's it. Not too tight, not too much. I think what we do is we come down on the lines. No, we won't. Just notice where the lines go. They go miles out. Right. Ignore the lines. We still missed quite a bit, but now where does this take? So we go this way, then turn in hard. I must have this on front wheel steer on me. That'll do. We're going to miss bits out all over the show, but we'll catch up with that. I'll go and titillate up at the end. I'm up right off screen. No, I won't be doing quite so much off screen as I was, because I just found that there's a public-private, if that's not a contradiction in terms, City of Heroes server. You all heard me talk about City of Heroes before. It's a game I was playing before I discovered Farming Sim, and it's one of my. It's an MMO. It's a superhero MMO, and it's an MMO where you can't tell who's what or what they're wearing or what they look like. And as I found out, as I say, a private public server, which the publishers of the game don't seem to be wanting to take down, at least we hope they don't. I shall be playing a lot on there. I may even put a video up about it. Once I get a character somewhere near. Anyway, let's see how we do it. Yeah, we'll get this done. But, getting a couple of horses, because what you do in this with seasons on with horses, you don't own the horses. You don't sell them. They're owned by someone, and you are trying to keep them fit and get them fit. So what we'll do is see if I can cut between those. Yeah, like here, because I missed rather a lot there, I feel. Yeah, City of Heroes is a game I used to spend, and this is when I was working, somewhere around 6 to 8 hours a day on. I know I didn't have a life. I still ain't, but doesn't matter so much now. I haven't got to work. except for what the wife finds me to do, and we knock along fairly well on that, and I must get her an account too, thinking about it. The couple that plays together stays together, so to speak. Never could get her interested in farming, but one or two other things we used to play, Diablo 2, across the two computers, which is now, of course, 3 computers up there. How dear. Yes, I still use the old one here, and that's used for editing and rendering, so I can carry on playing on this one. Oh, yeah, I'm spoiled. I must say, no, I'm beginning to look forward to finishing. It's getting that stage now. It's not there yet, but it's getting that stage. It's getting more and more at a job where I feel I have to come and do a video, whether I want to or not. And that's not a good place to be. That's what BP always warned against. Oh, I think I see what happened there. We didn't. Oh, come on. We didn't actually have it level off before we start. Oh, no, you stop there. Come down there. We'll level you off there. And we'll let you go. And we should. And once we get into this bit, pick most of this up. Because I think, I'm fairly certain there's an 8.2 wingspan on this particular one. I might be wrong, but that has been known for me to be wrong. We're just about done there. We'll soon find out what this is we've got here. I'm hoping it's high. It should have turned by now. Even though they're not perfect conditions for cloudy. Can't see what the wind is. No, it doesn't actually tell me up there. Stop. This will be the final pass. And then we start picking up, and we should just about get this done, I think. I'm not going to bother put this away, I'm just going to drop it up in the farmyard somewhere, and we'll put it away later. I'm not certain where I'm going to put this yet. I think it'll go in our sheds, but I'm not certain. And I think it'll look like it's not an 8.2. It's more like a 7 point something. Let's have a look, because if anything it should be leaving the other side, because it'd be falling down the thing. Let's have a quick look. 8.2 it says, well that's not 8.2. Sorry John, you're wrong. Get back to the cab. That's set to 8. Get rid of that because I ain't going to want that now. That's set to 8 and that certainly is leaving some. And it shouldn't be. That's not nice leaving things like that. Knowing how difficult this thing's going to be to back in, I think we should get it into one of these anyway. But we'll just drop that off here, we should be alright. Yeah, it should go in here. Could do sound effects on removing the PTO and the hoses, really. For us who are always looking everywhere except where you should be. Well, we're soon going to find out once we start picking this up. If it's not high, then I think we've wasted a lot of money and a lot of time. Well, probably this is the worst track to do this with the JCB, because it's not as nimble as some. I like JCBs, as you well know. I'm a JCB fanboy, but it's not quite as nimble as some. I know I could make it a little bit more nimble by putting four-wheel steering, but... Hello, it started to rain. Oh dear. Oh, we now got a really rush to try and get this in. So if it's not high, we're not going to get it done, because we're going to lose quite a bit overnight. Right. It is high, you're right. This is more... Now we're on a rescue mission to save as much of this as we can. So I might have to change this to four-wheel steer again, because it's not going where I wanted to go. It's not raining hard yet, so we might better get a couple of load in. Shouldn't be much more about 3 load here anyway. Told you I was having to rush to try and get in before it rained. Okay, I didn't quite do it, but we have saved, well, we've saved almost a load so far. What's that, about 20,000 litres, something like that, 20, 22, 24? There's more than 22. Oh, we had 23,000 litres. This is the one reason for using the JCB to do this. I can get to and from the store, providing I can steer a bit quicker. I'm not certain with high. I've got a funny feeling that once you turn to high, it stays, but before it turns, it it takes longer. Or if I start to turn, I think it turns back again to grass. I really need to get a cover over this tip bit here. Because we will need hay for, to say, both the sheep and the horses. I'm wondering how many horses to get. I think I might try 3. Just to try and make it pay. Don't want more than 3, because if I have too many, it's going to take all my time just to get them 100% ridden every day. And I'm not going to use the cheat on that. Okay, not a cheat, the mod for riding the horses. Yes, okay, so they're still high. See if we can get some of this here. I'm probably doing a stupid thing here, trying to pick these bits up, but They've got to be picked up sometime. If we can get it, we can get it. Should really be concentrating on the main amounts. We're not going to pick too much of this up. Not on this condition. Get back to where we were, I suppose, and I'm not going to try and get that stuff in close to the tree line there. So it would be a bit stupid, even for me. There we are. And it looks like it's running a bit harder now, so we are really fighting against the conditions. Take me back to the Blickling, the first harvest I had a Blickling under seasons, where we had rain and more rain, but just got it done in time before the winter come on and the crop would wither. I do like these tight bits like that. I've cheated a bit on Blickling and changed the geo slightly, a bit more advantageous for me now. I forget which one I'm using on here. I think I'm using Herefordshire. Well, we're going to get 2 load out. It doesn't seem to be churning back to anything and all rotting, so hopefully we get away with it. Although it would be getting a little bit wet now. In real life you wouldn't be picking up like this, because your loading wagon would be clogging all the time. And there's a good chance the whole lot would go rotten anyway. You just have to spread it out again and give it another day or 2 to dry out. But in the game, because that's not really feasible, because you're going to lose half of it overnight. Or you could lose half of it overnight. Again, I'm not certain with hay, but I'm feeling you still lose stuff. And we're away again. Did I say 3? I think 4, possibly 5 load. I think we're doing better than last time on this. Now let's see if I can make this bend this time. I think a little bit slower. We'll probably do the trick. Yeah, that's better. At least we haven't got the Euro boss, which used to have those wheels sticking out either side of the back. The times we used to catch them on gate posts. I don't think this one's got anything sticking out. Oh, missus. Oh. Come on. No, everything's nicely in line on this one. I just noticed I've got the tip position mod on it, and one of them that was causing a hell of a lot of problems, I thought. That might have been conflicting with another mod, and it's okay with the setup I got on this map. I've got my old system using different mod folders for each map. I'll go back to how far we got, I reckon. Oh, we're going up this way. We might as well just pick this little bit up here. How far? Thought we were further through. I thought we were further up the other end, but I missed how far we got. Oh well, we'll pick up this end. We can always pick things up. Pick things up with a loading wagon. Oh, I suppose the full title is self-loading wagon. We'll soon see. Gonna try and pick all this up anyway. I do like that too, that Johnson took note of the mod, but who the district was it who used that a lot? I think he made class tractors, Smeddy. I noticed that a lot on his mods, that once it started to rain, the wipers all started. Very neat. I'm not going to be able to go up every row. That is slow to turn this thing, or slow to bring back to where you want it. And I just got a black cat across my path. At the moment we seem to be in the black cat mode. With Alice we had for a long time it was black and white. With the kits we got two black ones. One, Teddy looks to be pure black, semi-long hair. With the tail you could die for. And Jade with short hair with some white on. But very little. Well, there's at least one more load in here. We will get this done, as I say. And I'll try and take a picture next pass. I won't do it this time because we're almost at the end of this load. In fact, there we go. See, I got bad short-term memory. I couldn't remember that I must have got to the end of that row when it filled. Senile dementia, I reckon. Mind I see Stu also says this memory's bad. He goes into town and can't remember why or where he is. Well, I can beat that. It happens inside the house at times. I haven't a clue where I am. That bird climbing up there. Yeah, what? Look at that right in front of us. The bird hanging in mid-air. That's gone now. I shall have to write to the the British Trust for Ornithology or Ornithologist Trust or whatever it is, based at Newmarket. I'll just tell them what I've seen. Rather than RSPB, both very worthwhile organisations. I'm a member of a fellow of RSPB to be precise. Sounds smart, don't it? I'm a fellow or something. Wow. Well, it means I pay a bit more each year. I know, I shouldn't be backing because that's still running. Alright, let's pull her in to another row. Oh, you're not going to have much to clear up at the end. How we doing? Just about the end. Oh, I know what I said I was going to do, so we'll do that. I'm talking about a straight on one here. Yeah, we got it. Since I took the sound effects off, I can't always tell whether I got the dirty thing or not. Was there one at the top here? I got a feeling there was. Yes, it was. Oops. Except for a few odds and sods, it's a lot up here. The other way birds coming through. Lots of the rooks or crows. There was talk, because before 19 came out, there's going to be things like deer about as well. Oh dear. But they didn't materialise. Perhaps for 21. I must remember to put some fertiliser. I've still got plenty of, well, I say plenty, I've still got some granular fertiliser. I'll ship some of that on here when I'm done. Oh, we're full again. Yes, just keep alert, will you? Britain needs alerts. The old jokes are the best. We're still showing us. Oh, God, I didn't think I was going to make that. It's gone far too quick at that bend. We'll see how much hay we got in stock. Here, this one. Oh, we haven't got 100,000 yet. Oh, we have no. We've got just over 100,000. That should keep us going, as long as we've got enough to last us the year out. Winter's going to be the thing, mainly for the sheep. If the horses are getting too much, I know we'll send them back to the owners. Sheep, I don't really fancy trying to send them back to the owners. Hold on, I will be the owner. Yeah. Oh, we've got a couple of thin rolls here. Let's get rid of one of these. Oh, let's go over onto this one. That's a bit more beneficial. And we've got a part right at the top there, and these 3 thin rolls here. And I still don't think I'm going to make any money on this. I think Plan B may have to come into operation at some point if we can't make money on this, and that's to drop the economic difficulty down a notch. Oh, I wasn't going to take this one. Can I get it? Yeah, just. Oh. I'm going to get that part right when I find it. It's up here somewhere. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see it. Oh, I think you're going to be lucky. You're going to get a 40-minute video. Oh, aren't you lucky? 40 minutes of me. I can't think of anything better. Ah, dear. Yeah, my nose suddenly grew a couple of foot with that. Pinocchio has nothing on me. Oh, of course, we're now in Britain, we're well into election fever. What fever? Election lukewarm. I won't tell you who I'll be filming for, but rest assured they won't be having a purple or a blue rosette. It sort of narrows it down a bit. One more pass, but it looks like. That's not going to be bad. We've got about 120,000, I would have thought, now in stock. And we have one more cut of hay this year. Providing in autumn that the weather is okay to get the hay. We can't really just pick some of this up from the side here. It looks quite a bit. Enough to make it worth my while. Burn a bit more diesel anyway. Well, possibly not. Wasn't as much as I thought there was there. No, I lost. Here we are. So I lost where this one went. Well, I think this calls for a bit of thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. No real need, but that just makes me feel good sometimes. Any questions, queries, suggestions, or anything else, or if you want to leave details of your bank account, feel free. Be in perfectly safe hands. Well, your money will be. I will be enjoying it immensely. Feel free to post it in the comment section. By the way, don't put your details down, please. We get back. I think that'll do. I'm not going to bother with what we got left there. Might be another 100 litres. Won't be much more than that. 200 litres at the most. Mind you, if I run out of hay and I'm by 100 litres, I'm going to swear for not clearing that up. So as we draw into the yard yet again, it's Merriman saying, cheerio for now. Cheerio. And by God, I do need that dirty rain. Mod on here. Just knows everything's gone clean again.